Sickles!
$1 million once, $1 million twice. Fair warning, it is selling at $1 million. So, $1 million.
Hello, my name is Jim Julia. I'm owner and president of James D. Julia Auctioneers, and I want to welcome you to our blog and thank you for visiting our site. The item I'd like to show you right now and enlighten you on is a wonderful recent discovery. It is a rare and historic Tiffany presentation sword to Gettysburg hero and Medal of Honor recipient General Daniel Sickles. Sickles was unquestionably one of the most famous, but also perhaps one of the most nefarious of all Union generals during the Civil War. I say nefarious because Sickles, prior to the war, was quite a womanizer. However, he didn't like it when the table was turned. And on one occasion, he learned that his wife was having an extramarital affair with the son of Francis Scott Key. Francis Scott Key was obviously the man who was the author of the Star-Spangled Banner. Sickles, in a moment of rage, shot the young man. Later, in court, he was acquitted. His defense attorney was none other than Edward Stanton, who later became Lincoln's Secretary of War. This was the first time, as we understand it, that anyone got free on a murder charge based on grounds of insanity. The war broke out shortly thereafter, and Sickles eventually became a general, and his next big moment was at the Battle of Gettysburg. He and his troops were positioned at the base of Little Round Top, there to defend it from the Confederates. Just prior to the battle, on the second day, Sickles decided that his troops would be best used at a different site, and he moved his troops over into the peach orchards. Fortunately, at the very last second, it was discovered that there was no one protecting Little Round Top, and a Pennsylvania unit, together with Joshua Chamberlain's 20th Maine, rushed to the top of the hill, getting there just shortly before a Confederate party, and managed to repulse the Confederate party, thus saving the Union for the second day. At first, Sickles was going to be court-martialed for his actions, but later it was determined by other military officers that his actions and his eventual position resulted in being able to blunt the attack by Longstreet's forces and also help to save the day. This sword was given to Sickles after the Battle of Fair Oaks. It is a Tiffany sword. The blade retains almost all of its fabulous etching and has its original frosty appearance and is in spectacular condition. The scabbard to this gold-plated sword is entitled Excelsior Brigade, U.S. Volunteers for the Suppression of Treason, and for his gallantry at the Battle of Fair Oaks, June 1st, 1862. The sword carries a very conservative and realistic estimate of $125,000 to $150,000. And to our knowledge, it is the only sword belonging to Sickles that has ever been offered at public auction. A truly rare and important historical sword, at one time belonging to a truly historic Union general.